Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we will embark on an epic journey, back 2.8 million years ago, when humans were still struggling to survive among the giants that dominated the Earth. The small tribe huddled in primitive huts, relying on fire and solidarity to survive. But outside, darkness was stirring, giant creatures were approaching, carrying the breath of doom. The giant apes appeared, both guardians and harbingers of impending danger. The men gripped their weapons, their hearts trembling. They knew, this moment would decide whether humanity would survive, or disappear forever. Beside the steep cliffs, danger gradually appeared. From the shadow of the deep forest, a giant snake slithered out. Its golden eyes seemed to pierce the sky. The giant ape rushed into a fierce battle, clinging tightly to the cliff, each collision shattering the rocks. The confrontation between the primal power and the ancient monster had begun, shaking the entire mountain forest. After the firestorm, the giant ape and the survivors found themselves on the deserted shore. They were exhausted, but they had never been so close together. On the wet sand and piles of wood, the humans began tying ropes and building new rafts. The giant ape watched silently, slowly understanding that its existence was now tied to theirs. In the twilight, a new beginning was taking shape. From the ruins, they learned to survive together. In the storm, humans and giant apes still stand side by side. From driftwood, they build rafts, then a village on the shore, for the first time. A bond beyond fear. But on the dark shore of the swamp, an unusual sign appears. A giant carcass floats in, signaling a new danger. The fragile piece is about to be tested again. Night fell, the sky filled with smoke and fire. The tribe and the apes knelt by the torchlight, waiting in silence. From the darkness of the mangrove forest, the monster's eyes glowed, its giant body tearing through the wooden fence. Humans and giant apes stood shoulder to shoulder. This was not just a battle for survival, but for the first time they had truly become an alliance. Dawn illuminated the ancient land, but the silence was quickly torn apart. From the steep cliff, a giant snake rushed out, its body stretching as if swallowing the sky. The giant ape clung to the cliff, roaring against the primitive predator. Below, humans raised spears, throwing red-hot balls of fire. For the first time, the power of intelligence and muscle became one. The counterattack of life began. A loud roar shook the forest. From between the fallen trees, the giant T-Rex appeared, its fanged jaws charging straight at them. The humans and the giant ape fled through the burning forest. the ground shaking with each step the monster took. But running away was no longer an option. The giant ape turned and charged straight at the T-Rex. The clash was so loud. It sounded like two primordial gods were deciding who would rule this land.